JJ is always a smart guy, all right? And he does it, you know, to make sure, you know, for the best of us. Speak your mind about it, JJ. Put it out there. Nobody fucking yell over or talk back or whatever. Just listen.
All right. So my main concern about this whole thing is that we are on the attacking side at this point, like with this, right? Like we're being the aggressors in the situation. And usually in the battles that I take, in the battles that I want Seaside to take, is that we always have an upper hand, right? Because why shoot from downhill when you can get a high ground point of view and shoot down? So the way that I was saying is that right now, wars are like, I'd say like 70% economy, 30% like what we do like when we're out here rolling out. And I'll be honest with you guys, from looking at the bank, looking at the fund, and hearing, Jaden, you're excluded in this, hearing the funds that like people have, it doesn't look good. Like Nigel, you have 250k. One loadout to roll out completely is at least like 100 to 150k.
I'll wait.
So, I'm just saying, like, if we want, like, I usually want us to be on the side that's about to do a check or checkmate, instead of being on the side that it's about to get checked or checkmated. So, I know that I keep saying that, or like money, but like economy is everything in war. Like it literally, like it decides when a war ends, basically economy. And right now, it's not looking good for us. So, I'm just saying that if we get into conflict, that we all better be ready for it, because
It is very high, reels.
It can be.
You need 2 heroin syringes. That's like
that was
14.
my main concern.
You need like a deagle, 75. It's like 100k.
See, I just don't know why we're out here looking for crops and shit, and when we know the backlash can literally just lead to war from doing this.
Can you speak on the loadout thing?
No, see, I was going to speak out on the loadout thing. Like I said earlier, a war can start from anything, not just this. So, like, we should all be, you know, having a loadout ready, regardless of what we're like, if we're doing this or not.
True, true. But when we're getting into this, when we're going after people's money making, that's what we do. People will, you know, rebuttal with. There's a bigger chance and a bigger risk. And Amber, put down the fucking camera. This is not getting filmed, right?
No, I was just taking pictures.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know you were taking pictures, but yeah, sorry.
Okay.
The thing is, like, when we're setting out to shit, like when I said we're not doing it half-ass, you know what I mean? I don't want us to pull out, because you need to be able to be strong in the sense of, like, we are pushing for this now. Like, yeah, if people, like, you know, trying to dip your toes or whatever, you know, we can fight back, basically. We always do that. It doesn't matter, you know, the money and stuff. But when we are the aggressor, and that's what we are right now, and this is the first time, you know, we as Seaside are kind of like going the aggressive side. The backlash can be huge, not from one gang, from 2 gangs, maybe 3 gangs as well. Maybe a part of the city doesn't like what we're doing because, you know, we're tapping into their market right now. That's the way they've been living.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's just we need to come up if this is something we want to keep doing or not, you know?
Yeah, that's why I wanted JJ to talk as well, because that's what I said. What he's saying is the smartest fucking choice, whatever, you know what I mean? Because everybody need to be up good money-wise. But in the process, we can steal our shit and get up good in the process, but there's a bigger chance for us to get backlash, you know? We're doing it this way.
Can I add on to the whole economy thing?
Yeah, baby, yeah. Please.
So, with the whole economy thing, you said how much was a loadout, JJ? Approximately? Like ballpark?
I don't know, let me give them...
like a deagle, 75. You said heroin is like 7k or something, right?
Yeah.
And then like armor, oxy,
like
bandages.
people will have grapple guns.
52 though, like don't sleep on the Python.
No. That's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to, right? Sure. During the Hydra war.
Oh, the cars and bombs are like 50k each. Yeah. Like, and that's like 100%. If you have 0 strikes.
No, 100%. But hear me out, right? Yeah. Just because the deagle is like the quote unquote best gun there is, right? doesn't mean that everybody likes to use it. For example, I can put in work with a Browning, right? Like I'll even go as far as to say that I prefer using a Browning over like a Python and an Eagle, right? Like I genuinely do better with a Browning. And I know other people prefer like Pythons over the Eagles, for example, right? So I get it. Economy definitely, like 10 million% plays a massive part, no matter who you go to war with, right?
Impound fees are
Like if it isn't you having to buy new guns because you lost a fight, it could be fines from going to jail for gang-related shooting, right? And if it isn't going to jail for gang-related shooting, it could be the fines you have to pay to like get the car back out or whatever, right? It could literally be anything. But the loadout doesn't actually cost as much as you might think it would. Like, yeah,
I mean,
money goes into
it's an
impound
estimate.
and,
It doesn't
and
matter
other
what
So
you
stuff.
what's
use.
the point is you spend money,
Well, I
but
mean,
not
it
as
kind
much
of
money
does.
as you're
That's
saying.
the thing. It kind of does. It kind of does matter what gun you use.
Yeah.
Because you could either use one deagle that's 75K.
Nigel, you told me you have 250K in your bank account, right?
Yeah, but please just let me finish. Let me just finish what I was
Yeah,
saying.
sorry. Go
Completely
for it,
and fully
go for it.
respectfully. I just want to finish what I was saying.
I go for it.
It 100% comes into play. You could either participate in one fight with an eagle, right? Or you could do 3 fights with a Browning. And if you fuck with the Browning and you're good with the Browning and you like using the Browning, then that's 3 fights instead of just using one deagle for one fight. And even if we were to go to war, who's to say that we're gonna lose like fucking 3 fights in a row and have to pay fees? You know what I'm saying? If we win one
Might
fight,
happen.
then that's a complete new loadout for every single one of us. Granted, we get to rob, right?
Yeah.
And you always expect the
Sometimes we
worst, though,
don't.
right?
Listen,
Yeah, 100%. Anything could happen.
Nigel,
We could lose, we could
during
win
the
the
Hydra
fight.
War, we went down from 60 deagles to 30 in a day.
Yeah, we got absolutely shafted. I know.
And that's the
I
thing
know.
that can happen.
It can. It definitely can.
And not
Because
everybody has
Gigi was
cars,
spamming Hydra.
because most of the cars, I'll be honest, Mona puts up her cars all the time. Draco puts his cars all the time. KJ puts
100%.
his cars all the time. Like if needed, like and Benji asked for me, like, or like just if it's emergency, like I'll even put my cars up. But like it adds up, and like it's not like not everybody has a car right now. Like
No,
who
I
has
know,
an S class right now?
100%.
Lift your hands up if you have an S class. I'll just be honest here. Like I just want to see perspective wise.
Lift if I do
Mine-
or lift if I don't?
If you do have an S class.
I have to, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing
Draco-
is,
Draco
I've been
lifting Draco's
scratching a
hand.
lot of cars. Like, if you just scratch
Well, you
A's
haven't-
and shit, you could use them.
Okay, that's
Like,
that's
A's are
half the
literally
people.
good. Like,
No,
like
no,
scratches
I mean,
are
I
good.
got
for that shit. What do you
scratches
mean,
too. I
no?
got scratches too.
How are
There've
A-class
been-
cars like Xantonos and shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There was a fight, and this is only one example and one instance of one thing. There was a fight where people got cut off because they were using an A class instead of an S class. It's just an unmatched everything. There's like a select few, maybe like on the fingers of one hand you can count the cars.
Yeah.
A classes you can use.
I mean, if
That
everyone's
about
in
it.
A classes though, like the full squad is out in A classes, like 3 cars,
Then you
3
get
A
outrun.
classes.
Like that's the thing. Like and
just
like,
run
I'm
away
saying
from
like
you then.
scratches is good. Like don't get me wrong. Like as an alternative or emergency, 100%. But all I'm saying right now is that it's economy plays a big part of it. And in my opinion, I don't think we're ready for something like this. But and that is my opinion. And KJ asked me to give my opinion. So
Yeah, no, I want
guess I get
everybody's
it,
opinion
so.
because your opinion is valid as everybody else's opinion. And the thing is, like, you are not wrong with what you're saying. And I agree with what you're saying as well, because when you're going out there, you need to be able to hold your own. And we always try to, strive to get better, improve ourselves. I want to be able for us to, instead of always taking the route of, yeah, if you poke us, we strike back. I want us to be, getting a little bit in there, to stir a little bit. You know what I mean? Like us to be able to, like what we're doing now with the weed stuff. But at the same time, and that's the question for everybody here. And I don't want Draco to answer me. I don't want you, JJ, to answer me. I want everybody else to give me an answer. Are we right now, as a group, as Seaside, ready to do this? Because I don't want to do this half-ass when we started.
I think we are, like I said as well. I don't think any of the boys disagreed with the half-assing as well. Like, we just want to be all in. It's either all in or nothing, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
I
I feel the same way, and it's like, I feel like, you said, like, Jaden excluded, right, when it came to the economy part, and I don't, like, me and Jaden spoke too, right, like, just us two, when you guys was having the meeting on the roof, I don't like Jaden isn't really excluded from the whole economy thing. Like, say that for example, he has to put forward like $1,500,000, right? If worst comes to worst, and every single one of us is down fucking horrendous, right? Then it's nothing more than just doing jobs just to like get him that
Angelo,
money back.
You're wrong.
respectfully,
You're dead wrong
respectfully,
right now.
respectfully, you are completely wrong because, and this is where I have to step up here. You have 250K. Nobody should rely on other people's money. And I'm saying it again,
That's not what I'm saying.
250 grand ain't shit. I'm telling you right now, because you are hanging around and you need to learn that you cannot depend or get money off of other people, rely on other people for the war. So you gotta earn your own and pull your own weight. Because at this point, like, yeah, you're saying like, yeah, let's go to war, let's go to war. Like, I'm down, we're down for it. But you're not ready. You're not ready to go to war because you don't have money.
I'm not saying let's go to war. Let's go to
That,
war. I'm just.
well, you are. That's what it sounds like. So.
I mean, that's the way you're picking it up, I guess. That's not what I'm saying.
May I explain it a little bit so maybe it'll be better understood? Like what you're saying right now, you're not relying. Maybe you aren't, but you bringing it up, and the person that's hearing you has it on the back of their head that yeah, maybe my money would be needed, and they might not spend it, and other people might be reliant on that money. In fact, we do have a situation where people don't go out of their way to make money because they know the family's got them. That's not how it should be. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. Push comes to shove, I'll put my old bank account and my ass.
No, we have a gang fund, but it's very down bad right now because we paid a lot for it. That's why we have this conversation. The thing
I
is,
hope it's
yeah,
not a personal
no.
attack,
Okay, let me kind of like clarify as well. If somebody, you know, pushes us, everybody here will put whatever money they have to put in to be able to fuck them over. But when we are in the position where we are the aggressor, we need to be ready to be the aggressor, and we cannot, you know, hold it like, okay, the fund is broke. We have no money in the fund. We have, out of the fucking 15 people who's going out there, you know, holding Seaside name and clapping people and getting a little bit, you know, have like a bad day or maybe 2 bad days. Then Benji will be talking to JJ and Jaden to put money into the fund to basically continue what we're doing and not looking weak. And what basically JJ is trying to do and trying to say is that
Vidal is calling me.
Who?
Vidal.
Arain.
Want me to tell him to come here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Vidal.
Yeah, do that. What he's trying to do is he wants us to be in a position where we can checkmate, you know, like we are in an upper hand position when we go in and put our nose into this business, compared to right now where, yeah, we have, everybody has a little bit that we can hold our own, you know, for a day or two, but if it continues and let's say we get, you know, prison and whatever, you know, we need to call out, you know, the big dogs with the big pockets and tell them to put money into the fund. That is kind of like why I want to have this kind of like discussion, because I know that everybody is down to do whatever and everybody wants to do it, you know. Don't go half-ass, but go 110% into what we're doing. But are we ready? And what I mean when we're ready is on every different level, you know, where we need to be ready. Because when we are the aggressor, we're not pulling out, you know what I mean? We need to keep pushing. Did that make sense? See, everybody's quiet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you made sense.
Trying to understand that.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't think Nigel was trying to say we're going to rely on people's money.
No, I don't
think he did either.
No.
Like the way I see it is, if people are more upgood than the others, like the rest of us, isn't the whole point of us being in Seaside and helping each other out? Is if someone's down bad when we're during war or whatever, we help that person out. We shouldn't really be like, you know, turning shit down and, you know, fucking being soft just because some people are down bad more than others.
Oh, no,
they've got the rest of us
I
to help them, you know.
100% agree with you.
You're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
Thing.
And I know that for a fact that everybody who is part of Seaside, when shit hit the fans, they will put their money into the bank account and we have money to continue what we need to do. They've always been doing that. Bodhi been doing that. Jane been doing that. JJ has been doing that. I have been doing that. Benji has been doing that. In every war we've been in, we've used our own money, put into the account, make sure, you know, we can still continue doing what we're doing. But when we are the aggressor, and that's what I'm trying to, you know, differentiate. Maybe I'm wrong with what I'm saying right now. Now we are pushing.
No, I think
for
that's what JJ meant too, because like when we are the ones pushing, we need to make sure that we are ready for shit. Like if we're being pushed, we round up together what we have and try to push
whatever we have, you know.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
them.
I don't see how we're not ready to be aggressive. Like I don't see how we're not ready.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, I speak for myself. I don't have shit.
Yeah, but okay, for example, you don't have shit, but we need you part of the 6. We're not going to be like, all right, well, we're only rolling out with 5 because Amber doesn't have a gun.
No, of course
Obviously,
not.
you know, I'm up good. I'll buy her a gun. Like, isn't that how this shit works?
Yeah.
That's how it's meant to work?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
but
how I see it.
the situation, like the whole, like at least my personal issue with it, right? It's just it happens all the time, and it happens. I'm not trying to point fingers right now, but it happens all the time with the same people over and over again, and it seems like it's just people are unwilling to make money from themselves, and it ends up being that people just funding the war, any type of war. Like I'm not trying to blame.
I agree with you, right? But what can we do about that? If nothing's going to be done about it, and if it's just pushed to the side and everyone jokes about how they're broke and doesn't enforce, you know, you have to make a certain amount of money by a certain amount of date, they will stay broke because they're not being told to do otherwise, because some people need to be told to do it.
Well, maybe we should start telling people to do it. I don't know.
I've been saying, like, I get, like, we have our fun and shit like that, but we do have to get, you know, serious in sometimes. And I do notice a lot of the boys, like especially Smalls today, when I was telling him you need to make money, he's just sitting there making excuses about how much money he spent. I'm like, I don't give a shit about how much money you spent. I'm telling you to go make money. Like, I'm not fucking asking about what you have spent, what you lost your money on, and blah, blah, blah. And that's what I just feel like. A lot of the boys use excuses to not go and make money.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Anyone else?
I agree with what Mona just said. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, if I had a say, honestly, anyone that is under like 350k, I'd be telling him, you're not doing any fun shit unless you make this amount of money.
Honestly,
obviously,
like
I
even
said,
like 350k is like a bare minimum. Like it's like scraping
yeah,
the
but
barrel.
that's what I'm saying. At least a minimum, at least something, you know.
Yeah, and then we come back to this though. Okay, we talked about money. We talked about what shit costs. You know, when we are sticking our nose into other people's business and we kind of like ripping them off for them to make money. Like, I don't think that everything needs to lead to war. There's a big risk when we're doing what we're doing right now. When we're going into this, is a bigger risk for us to like be at. We need to fight this gang, and suddenly, you know, we talk somebody else's shit that will come at us. You know what I mean? And suddenly you have 3 gangs on your doorstep, and yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, us touching the crops like and shit like that, like we're fucking with people's money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And if that happened to us, we would be.
Oh, we would be furious. We will be ripping heads off. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. So
everybody sees that we put all their money together. You know, we'll be able to hold on a war for like how long? Doesn't matter.
That's what I was trying to say as well. I don't see any of us letting, you know, leaving someone else out to dry just because they don't have the money. You know what I mean?
I 100% agree with you. We are not like that. But the thing, I'm talking a little bit for myself, but I think I'm talking a little bit from the way JJ is seeing stuff as well. He wants us to be up good, be ready when 3-4 gangs knock on our doors because we fucked over their fucking money-making machine up in the mountains. That we are millionaires. They can just come at us, you know what I mean? One at a one. Doesn't matter if we win or lose, you know what I mean? We are ready. Because
yeah, like that. Like, there's a few of us, including me, that are like, I ain't ready, like money wise. But Seaside as a whole is like more than ready.
Yeah,
you know
Seaside as a whole is more than ready. But why should? Okay, I can put it like this: why should you, Terry, have fun on JJ's expenses?
I'm not saying.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that, but that's
an example.
That's an example of what's going on because we're putting our nose into others' business.
That's what I thought. Like everyone knew, like we was going in doing this anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's also a different part of the scale. If we're attacking, then us defending, and then pulling our shit together. Because like, let me tell you, like on that Hydra war where everybody was against us, like whole umbrella. Like I was ready to throw all my money into the what's it called? Into the fund.
Yeah.
Like if shit comes down to it. But now we're the aggressors and we're putting ourselves in that position.
But,
so the
yeah.
mental attitude and the mindset needs to be completely different than it is. Like completely different.
Honestly, I'll just throw all my money in regardless. I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
If we're
okay, but like you're
defending
bailing people
aggressors, I'll
out.
just-
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
no.
But
But
also, we can't be assuming that we're just gonna lose every fight from the get-go.
no.
We're not assuming we're getting
Because like
ready
you're
for it.
talking like if we have 250k, 350k, you're assuming that we're gonna lose 3 fights in a row or whatever. Like that that can happen, but it doesn't have to happen. You have to also keep in mind that we can win fights and we can get their guns, and if we get the better guns from a Browning to a Deagle or whatever,
I mean,
you can
the
then
cops-
snowball more guns. It's not like that we're
Cops
just
are
gonna
there,
lose
right?
every fight.
I mean, they do
Yeah, I
take guns
agree.
sometimes, and you sometimes don't get robbed. Like, nobody says we're gonna lose guns every single fight, but we're not gonna gain guns every single fight either. It's like you're rolling a dice, and you just gotta be prepared for it to be won every time. You know, like no one's saying it's gonna happen, but in case it does happen, we're not gonna sit there with our in our hands and thinking what to do. Right? We're just gonna be ready to go at it again. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the.
Yeah, we did.
Features
I think it
behind
was
it, I
pretty
think.
even war. So I think it was like both parties lost some and won some.
And like I remember a couple months back, Benji enforced a rule that
Yeah.
everyone has to have at least 2 loadouts or whatever it was ready to go in the apartments. Like I think that's something we need to bring back.
I think so as well. And
Yeah.
I think there's one more thing. I want to be like, I want us to change a little bit, you know? I always like this, but you know, we've been humble but deadly kind of vibe. But I would love for us as Seaside, you know, we're a strong gang. We're one of the strongest gang in Los Santos. But at the same time, we have like some Achilles, you know what I mean? The casino, we lose a lot of money, and we have a lot of people that is, you know, around 100k to 500k mark, you know what I mean? And of course we can make money on the fly, and we can hold ourselves, and we can buy only Brownings and whatever, you know, you don't need a full loadout or whatever. But at the same time, I want us to poke the bear instead of being the bear who's get poked. And to be able to do that, we need to like be able to like, you cannot poke the bear and like, okay, after 3 days, you know, half of our members are minus because of fines or whatever, and you know, we need to call it off. Or yeah, does that make
Can I
sense?
propose some?
Yeah, no, you make sense. Yeah.
All right, I want us to do this weed stuff. I want us to be kind of like going after Fulham, being the top dogs, but at the same time I want us to be ready, because this is kind of like a board of chess, you know what I mean? You don't want to start with like less pieces than your opponent. You would be able to checkmate him.
I don't know. I think we've got this. Whatever comes our way.
I mean, we do.
Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna fucking, you know.
Oh no.
add-
Right now with the GG strain though, like the Bullet Gang, we have the shit, we just sell it. I don't give a fuck about it. If they want to do something, you know, they know where we are. I guess probably
Wait,
what
they know?
Yeah, we call them up basically, so they know. No worries about that. But at the same time, I think Marty's waiting for Benji to come around, and he will have a talk with Benji, because I think he could sense there was some like shit happen, you know, when we had the talk. Gonna be honest with you.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, what shit? Hello? Wait, what do you mean they noticed?
Me and Jada didn't know about, you know, the meeting with Benji like 3 months ago, and he brought that shit up, and I kind of like told him like I didn't know about the meeting. I told him to explain to me, and I understood, you know, like if this was 3 months ago and we have no beneficial from it, I haven't heard about it, it was not that big. I was ready to basically give it back, you know, because of that. But then when he opened up about like Draco need to say sorry, and you know, I was about to tell him, what did you call Drake over the phone, you know, like we're not saying sorry to anything, we give your shit back, and that is that. But then I
Wait,
just
you
told
tried
him
to
like,
push buttons, like try to fucking instigate shit there or something.
yeah,
while you had the meeting?
we pushed a little bit buttons by calling them up, you know what I mean? And when we were ready to give it back, they pushed a little bit buttons back. So I told them, you know, we keep the fucking shit and yeah, go about our day basically.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, as far as I remember, like that meeting you're talking about, like a month back, I assume it's the one after where, like, Future stole Small's car, right? Something about that, and then we tried to, you know, establish some sort of relationship. Am I remembering correctly?
Yeah.
But since then,
Something
I
about strengthening our relation, you know, between CSAT and GG.
yeah, well,
But
never
if
happened.
that meeting has been like 3 months ago, and I haven't seen anything being done to try to stronger our kind of like relation towards each other.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the only thing I've seen in the part of 2 years of Seaside is we have always reached out the hand. We always, you know, how do you call it, like the better of the doubt, you know, about people who's been actively trying to be friends with me or Benji and Seaside as a whole is always backfired in the end, you know. They always stabbed us when we needed them. They've been just looked the other way, you know. Even when we had the fucking, even with Rust, you know, when it comes to the shit with the Mayor Buddha and or Lang and what was it with Nick and the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody just, you know, looked the other way. Even with when Miguel kind of kidnapped fucking,
what it did.
Yeah, kidnapped Michael and gave him over to the cops. Nobody lifted a finger. Nobody cared. You know what I mean? Everybody just looked the other way. So we always been by ourselves. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, like in that regard, I just want to say some, like, I have friends as well, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The boys from GG, I do like them, most of them anyway. But I'm tired of the situation where we're trying to be friendly with everybody, and at the end they just spit on our faces, right? By actively betraying us or doing absolutely nothing when we need them most. So maybe like we should look at it differently. Maybe motherfuckers should prove to us that they're ready to do something for us, right? Rather than us just extending our hand and let's be friends, please.
Yeah, now it's it's
like
kind of like the
idiot.
roles have changed. Now we are the ones, you know, who kind of like spitting in their faces.
Oh, fuck them then.
And what have they ever done for us anyway? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Nothing. But at the same time, I'm not opposed of making alliances, making like, maybe not alliances. We never had an alliance with anyone, but making friends with other groups around, you know? Nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, like you said, you know, it's always us reaching out the hand and looking the other way, you know, when they're trying to fuck with one of our members or whatever, and thinking, you know, they misunderstood or misread or whatever, you know. But accordingly from that, back to this weed stuff. We go for it. We're holding on a little bit, make a little bit more money, and then, you know, we put in the fucking execute.
I think we go for it, and along the way, people make money. Easy.
Yes, I agree. We just go for it anyway, because it's something to do at the very least. It still gives us money. Just whenever you guys do run, be careful, right? Don't do them solo. I'm a living example of how not to do it, so I can tell you all about how not to do it. And do them right, make your money, be ready, and I think you should be fine. It's just, I think, a little bit of a mindset, you know, establishment should have been, and that's fine, really. You know? I don't.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah, I mean, if we're all on par with going out and stealing crops, we have to be ready for any sort of backlash because we are fucking with people's shit. But at the same time, we're putting a stop to their shit and we're growing our shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
Ember
putting a stop. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, like, even the other day, Tara's about to do a run. I was like, "Oh, you're about to do a run. We want to help," and we both did it, and went smooth as fuck. It's better than doing shit alone than doing it with people.
Dre.
Since very recently, I
Hey,
always have
Ivan,
backup what I do with
wait. Dre.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, fuck it, 100%. Everybody be on the same page. You see a crop, take it, break it down if you want to, or just leave it there. It's up to you. Yeah, I say 100% take him. You know what I'm saying? The market for weed is skyrocketed after, you know, some cops aren't cops anymore. So I think if we control the game of green, we can make a lot of money out of it. Also to that too, we got 60 boxes on standby, so we need to push all those in bags too.
Mhm.
So if I'm not around, then you can't go to Terry. Terry is, you know, my right hand man, the partner in this
The
business.
problem for us is
So,
like we
yeah, if
buy
you
the
can't
meth
get any
as a
boxes
group,
off
you know,
me,
we pay
just go to
400K
Terry.
for a run. Nigel?
What?
What?
What you say?
You what?
What, mate?
What did I say? Oh,
So I'm eating a muffin.
all right, you're eating a muffin, but you've been listening?
You know, muffin.
Yeah, I've been listening.
Okay. What do you want to do? Hold on a little bit and make the money, or we just go, you know, from here and put 110% into fucking over people's crops and make them, you know, buy the shit from us.
I mean, I don't think it matters what I say, to be honest.
No, it matters.
Wait, what makes you say that though?
I'm asking for your opinion. Just seeing, you know, what's
We're all
happening.
listening. We're all here. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a reasonable
Muffin
opinion.
man. Hey, muffin. What's going
Muffin
on?
man.
What kind of muffin?
What,
I tried to give it, but I got shut down. So like,
okay,
I don't know.
okay. You get shut down by what?
Hmm?
What do you mean?
I just got told to shut up.
Yeah, but now I'm telling you to speak.
I mean, I still stand by what I said with the whole money thing.
Yeah.
So I like, if you ask me personally, I say we're ready. Like, if it comes down to like us having to go to war and shit, then I mean, me personally, I think we're ready for it.
Okay, so keep
And
doing
as
what
far
you're
as it
doing.
goes with the whole weed shit, I mean, my own personal opinion, I mean, everybody was on the same page when we went to the GG crop or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I understand it, everybody else is already like willing to keep doing it, right?
Yeah.
Like, we want it. Like, Nova's no longer a cop. Me and Terry personally, we've been doing hella weed runs, right? Not a single time have we had cops on us due to the fact, or like due to us dropping off boxes, right? The only time we've had cops on us is Terry running a red light on a stolen bike. That's the only time. And we didn't even have any weed on us at that point. So literally, we've never ever been like stopped or
I don't
interfered
care
as
if
we're doing weed
Seaside
runs.
looks whatever,
So like
you
the
know
money
what I
is
mean?
in
Like,
that.
we know that we're
And if we
strong,
can get
so
completely
it doesn't
free
matter
weed
what
runs,
other people think.
then I mean, shit.
They know we're strong
Who would say no to that? You know?
Yeah, free money, best money.
as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I say we're 100% ready for it, right? Because just because one person has more money than the other, or one person has less money than the other, doesn't mean that like someone else isn't gonna help and step in, you know. And my point was never that, you know, oh, we need to rely on each other's money or other people's money. That's not the point, right? I just used it as an example that,
Yeah.
you know, someone might have more money than someone else, and you know, I don't know. I feel like you don't necessarily have to ask them for money. I feel like some people would just like step in and help because they want to, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they're part of this whole thing, so that's just my opinion on it.
In?
Yo.
Anything?
Honestly, I'm indifferent. Like, whatever you guys want to do, I'll just back. Like, if you guys need to put up money, I will. If you don't, I won't. For me, it doesn't matter.
All right.
I think if you guys think we could get a foothold in the league game and we can, I guess, grow enough to try and be the ones that everyone has to buy from, I think that's a good shout. But crops to try and push for that isn't bad. But if we can't sustain now enough like weed to do that, then maybe we should take a step back and do that once we can. I don't know. But yeah, whatever you guys decide to do, I'll just back it regardless. I don't mind.
Don't worry about it, Jaden. They're out here growing bushes, bro. I'm out here growing forests. Don't worry about it.
Mona, I think I know where you stand. There's no difference. Or you want to say something?
No, I think I've pretty much said everything that I wanted to say.
Right. then we do it then. Go 110% in the process while we're doing this, right? I will not hear anyone, you know, complaining about money or anything like that. In the process, you know, make sure to make money, because there will be a lot of people trying to, you know, test us out with this shit. Everybody be ready. Everybody be good. Make sure you have, you know, stuff laying around, because this will fire back as well.
I mean, at this point, we did what we did, right? We took the weed, so like the ball is in their corner or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
of course,
whatever,
of course.
However
like,
the fuck the saying goes.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're gonna go out and do something. Like
No.
we did what we did. So like it's up to them whether or not they want to retaliate.
I'm
or do
talking
whatever they
more
want to
about
do.
the other people with the other crops. You know what I mean? This is not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
only Gigi's weed. I'm like
BSK grows as well.
BSK
at the very
grows,
least.
you know, like you have GSF grows. I don't know if Ballas grows, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of different gangs growing.
I don't think they grow. I don't think they grow too much. They always ask me for weed. They're more into the meth game more than the green.
I know that Benji said to go ahead of this, you know, but I'm like, we have a council, you know, we have people who's kind of like been in this family for a long time. But at the same time, I value your guys' opinions as well into it. No matter if it's against my opinion or not, you know? We're doing this together, you know? Shit will hit the fan, but we're ready for it, and you guys should be ready for it, and the people who is not here, hey, make sure to tell them. We still continue what we're doing. Look for crops. If people ask, they can buy it from us. If not, you know, you have shit in the mountains and we found it, take it. Let it be known.
What if we catch somebody like packing boxes and shit? What if we like took their weed and then swapped it for ours?
That is a possibility as well.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, what
get
do you,
the
I
wrap
don't
up.
Yeah, so long time ago, I used to rob people at the packing spot and swap their weed out for mine. That was a good time.
Holy.
Well, so like you just get like your own boxes, and then you see somebody there, you just hold them up, and you take their boxes and you put
Or
yours
are
in
you
there.
just
Yeah,
just
and
in
they
their
used to go
buds
push
and
it.
we
and
replace it
they
with our
used to go-
buds?
Yeah.
I
they
mean,
used to
that's
push
smart.
it
I mean, I'm
on the
down
street.
for it.
Yeah, that's how my rep used to get up a lot, like the other one.
I thought
I
you
guess it
meant
just
what,
comes down to,
fucking
like-
No,
robbing
he's
the
not robbing them.
gross
He's
spots. I'm
kind of
so
like
confused.
It's
stealing
like a
them of their
reverse
own shit
robbery,
and-
or not even
yeah.
a reverse robbery. Just
And they're
swap
still
it.
making money.
Yeah,
It's just-
forcing
yeah,
them
they're
to
still
run your
making money.
weed, bro.
But I guess it all depends on
Wait,
whether or
y'all
not
been
they're
doing
doing
that?
it to
Oh,
get their
okay,
rep
maybe.
up, or if they're doing it just to get their money up.
Oh, well, it's a bad day for them then.
Yeah, I did it with Crack Sparrow from BSK. I used to do it to him all the time.
Damn.
That's funny.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, especially
to be honest with you.
if you catch a guy that doesn't grow, like that's gonna be like nothing to him because he's like, okay, or you're taking my weed to give me weed. Oh, okay. You know, at least
Yeah.
that's what I would think.
They used to get hella confused, but hey, rep is rep, you know, right? You know?
Yeah.
It is. It is. So, we're done with this. We know we're relaying. We still go out there, look for crops, you know what I mean? In the meantime, make money, make sure you're good. If it's just some shitty shit, you know, just remove the shit, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like, fuck it over. You can leave that mark you showed, you know, put it down there. Try to figure out who it belongs to as well, you know, in the process. And if people call you up and checking in what it is, either you can tell them, you know, to call me, call Draco, whoever. Or you can tell them, you know, like, no, the mountains no longer growing operation for you, my friend, you know. If you need stuff, you buy it from us.
The easy business moves right there.
Easy business moves. Yup. I kind of like it, you know. But hey, we're putting our nose out there, you know what I mean? And there will be backlashes, you know. People will try to, you know, kidnap you, maybe shoot you down, do a drive-by. So everybody be ready now. We're putting our nose into, you know, people's money. People don't like that. But fucking hey, let's do it, alright? I'm down.
We taking that shit now.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Hell yeah.
Alright, easy.
Easy. But yeah, one more thing before everybody leaves. We delivered cars today, yeah? How many?
Yeah.
One. 30.
Close to like 300k worth.
300k worth, okay.
Holy.
Who got the payout?
Next Friday we get the payout.
Everyone's so like they give us a whole sheet, right? And then on that sheet, you like each one of us has had to put our own state IDs and like bank IDs and shit in there. It's like we're all just gonna get paid out on our own.
They said to expect it next Friday.
Okay, what is that?
What?
Yeah, next Friday, like Friday next week.
That was not.
I think
shit
someone
we
said
agreed
that
to.
it should be.
That-
yeah, I
that's
think
what
they
he
said
said,
it
at
should
least.
be earlier than that, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get paid like.
Well, maybe you might have spoke to him after me, but I don't know. But when, because I asked Kaiba, right? I was like, so how does the money part work? Like, are you gonna pay us out while we're here? Like, do we have to stay here, or like, is it gonna get transferred because
Okay,
we had
so
to put our bank details
okay,
in there? Or?
I thought I
42
like
cars.
told you everybody about this. So they want us to put everything, you know, on a sheet from them. I didn't get the sheet from them. They told me to get like they're gonna give it to me. At the same time, I want to make one for us at Seaside. They will pay it out to me, and I will pay it out to you guys. They never said that we need to wait like a week to get the money.
Yeah,
that
that's what
doesn't
they
make
told. He
sense.
told me. That's what he told
This
me. I
is
guess
the problem when you have
that's up
different
for you
people
to
talking,
discuss.
you know.
There's the sheet, guys.
Oh yeah.
So who did we get
Right,
this
that's
one
up
from?
to you to
Kaiba.
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 So this is their sheet. Yeah, this is
You guys
the.
hear
Yeah.
someone? Oh, it's JJ. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So that's the sheet they sent us. You have to fill out like the
Sure.
date, your like dongle name or whatever. Yeah, pretty much bank details, phone number, what car, what class. Blah, blah,
I've
blah,
seen
blah,
this
blah.
before.
All right. So do we want to make our own kind of like copy of this for Seaside so we can use, you know, and then we just copy that and put it in here, you know, when it's done to deliver.
Do we need to?
Yeah, I was about to say, do we really need to?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like that's just extra work.
yeah, well, like, yeah, I'm fine with this as well. Like, I didn't know they want to deal with one-on-one. Apparently, they only wanted to, like, I be ready with their cars, per se. You know what I mean?
No, we
Yeah.
all went there today, so I don't think it's an issue.
No, I think the
Yeah.
way that we did it today was smooth. Like it probably went as good as it could.
Okay, so they are paying each and every one of you guys out then, basically.
I think so, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess we'll have to wait and see until Friday.
Yeah, this
whether
is
or not they
like,
come
yeah,
through.
like, what? Okay, so basically what they told me, they want me to be ready with a list of cars when we come and deliver. Do we have 50 cars? Everything should be on the list, you know, ready to go. And they will pay me everything, and I will pay it out to you. That's what they told me, you know, in the meetings I had. But it seems like it's changing, you know, in the process, and apparently they're...
Did they just say that
Maybe-
they were gonna pay you out, or did they say we're gonna pay you out like now? Or, like, did they?
Yeah, no, they didn't say when, but like, I'm assuming when you deliver the merchandise, you get paid in the process.
Well, yeah, I don't
That's
understand
how
why you would
fucking
get it like a
business
week
works.
later. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't kind of like agree with that. Why the fuck? Like, when you deliver the shit, you get paid, basically. Period. Done.
Yep.
I think just leave it like that. Just get, you know, just deliver the cars. KJ gets the money. He pays y'all out. It's just so simple than that. Then everybody asking, when do I get paid? What's going on? What's happening? It's just confusing. Like, it's confusing me.
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. Like, when we basically deliver the cars, you know, like, but... And if people by themselves put it up on the list, like, that is less job, you know? So I think that's good. Everybody who's awake right then when we're delivering the cars, we just, you know, put it on the list and we deliver the cars. But like the money part of waiting for next Friday to get paid, I don't understand.
Yeah, there's no way scrapping all those cars and like confirming whether or not we actually delivered every single car on the sheet takes a week, but that's like a day or two, days of work.
Yeah.
Like
No,
at
they,
most.
yeah, they scrapping them straight up. So I need to
yeah,
talk to
bro,
them
they were
again.
scrapping them as we were delivering them. So
Yeah, that's what they do.
They was on it.
So the money should be sent over directly as well then when it's done, you know? I gotta talk to them. I gotta reach out to them and see what the fuck is going on.
Kaiba should still be around. He
Yeah,
was
you
the
should
one
be-
doing
Yeah,
it.
but I'm not talking to Kaiba.
Yeah.
I will not talk to Kaiba. I will go to the person who's above Kaiba, all right?
Oh, okay.
And see what's
Yeah,
happening.
you should be getting paid on the day for delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
No,
least,
I-
at the very, like, at most later that day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe he cannot pay you out, but like somebody else comes around and they pay, you know? All right. Okay, no worries then. So everybody has access to that who is doing, you know, boosting the cars and still do that. You know, it's a good way of making money. And I will have
Yep.
a meeting, try to get a meeting, you know, with a person usually comes around a little bit later and I have a talk.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
Anybody? Anything else? Or
I
that's
think we
everything?
are good. If there's nothing else we need to talk about, I think this is it, you know? Everybody knows what to do. Make your money up good. In the process, you know,
Sorry, that's
we'll
what
rub the mountains.
What the?
Okay.
Anything you
Yeah,
want to add, Draco?
What'd you say, man?
Anything you want to add?
Not really, no. I already said how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear how you feel about it. Can you repeat that for me, please?
I really don't care. I'm down to press gangs for this weed shit.
Okay, somehow I knew you were gonna say exactly that.
So funny.
No. We're pressing them, and if they want to get their shit, you know, they buy it from us. If not, you know, if you're growing shit in the forest, hey, you're ready to your shit is gone. Either we take it and we push
Right.
it ourselves, or we just take it and throw it away, right? It's up to the people
I
who
think
runs
take
out.
it and do a weed run with it. To be honest.
Yeah. We have something like
Yeah,
right
that's the
now
whole
is
point,
right?
right? Free
Yeah.
weed runs.
Yeah, we chuck
Pretty
that straight
much,
into
bro.
the fund,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
right?
Free weed
That how it's
runs,
working?
and then you know
Yeah.
we sell weed to
What?
the
Yeah,
people who
yeah.
wants to do shit. You know what I mean? I
Alright.
hope you're ready, Dre. You know there will be a lot of people coming to us then. You know when they understand. You know the mountains are not safe anymore.
Yeah, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'll grow every day. Doesn't bother me.
All right. Okay, let's continue this then.
We get the
Oh,
goals
yeah.
up every day. Ain't that right,
now I'm
Dre?
right now I'm just, taking my time. But when we get to that point, I hope you're ready because we're growing literally every day, like every single
Yeah,
day.
man, I'm ready. Say
Let me talk to
300
you for
plant
like 2
grows.
seconds.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
not,
baby, yeah.
not that extreme, but yeah.
What about a paleo?
Again, just one little thing I still have an issue with is how JJ said he wasn't gonna back us. Like
No. I heard
that shit
as
is not
well.
fit. Well, he didn't say this now, but he said this earlier, and I know he
Yeah.
heard everybody out and everything, and maybe he feels better about it, but I don't know. It just still doesn't sit right with me. So maybe you should talk with
When
him. I don't know.
Benji comes back, you, JJ, like I know you guys had a council meeting. I was not there. Like on Wednesday, I was not there. I was not able to be present, basically.
Yeah, it wasn't really nothing big. Anything. It was just more like a big dildo in front of Benji. That's it.
All right. So
Yep.
I say that when Benji is back, we link up everybody again, and we need to have a talk because I don't fuck with that. It doesn't like. It's
That's like the only thing. Like we
we're on
heard him
different
out.
planets, you know, when it comes to
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
and it's an issue in the moment, and especially as well when we are talking to Marty, you know, like he understood, you know, like the way. I'm trying to, you know, be kind of like a mediator and be quiet when I need to be quiet, to say something when I need to say something, you know. Maybe you don't agree with what I did. I hope you tell me. If not, you know, like I didn't know about the meetings. I was trying to be nice, you know, like I always do. Like that's me. But at the same time, if he tries to fuck with you, you know, I say no. But everybody needs to be on the same playing field, and I think me and you.
Yeah, like
Benji, need
I
to
understand
talk.
he has his own feelings and he has his own way of thinking, but one thing that shouldn't change is how he backs us. And
Yeah.
just because he doesn't agree with us does not mean he shouldn't be not backing us and saying he's completely out and he's not gonna be helping for shit. You know, like okay, that's
It's a different pace, you know, because we've never been the one who's putting our nose out, basically, or into other people's stuff. We always did our own shit, and if people poking, we strike back. This is kind of like a little bit more Southside way of doing shit, but I like it, you know.
All right, yeah.
Can we JJ's
I
not
think
doing it?
I feel like it's gonna be good, but there's a lot of backlash. But if we hold our own, then the backlash will just get less and less, really. And people
Less and
will
less, and we
understand,
make more money in the process, so it's a
Yeah.
good thing. But at the same time, I don't want to have an internal shit, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't
Dan,
either, man. I don't either.
What?
Palito? Are we doing the Palito?
The Polito? No, I will not go to Polito.
Bro, I fell through that with the...
The bank?
Yeah.
You're not doing it?
You ain't
No,
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 no.
no.
You ain't
I need to do other
Okay.
stuff.
Ow.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, KJ doesn't want to do it either. Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
sorry, sorry.
Fuck, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gonna be honest with you, I feel drained.
And that was actually a
It's
long
been a lot of
conversation.
shit happening the past fucking 5 hours right now. And yeah.
Anybody want to go look for crop?
You able to give me a right to a haste?
Yeah, baby, yeah. Remember, if you find something, try to figure out whose belongs to as well, you know, or take a note of the strain or whatever.
Yeah.
Jaden, are you about to?
Emotional damage. So, Benj is back tomorrow or the next
I
day?
think he's having a convo with
Oh, it
mom.
might be 48 hours.
Alright.
Or maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna set up, let's have a meeting then. The council.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think this was important though. Either way. It's...
Yeah, it was.
Well, I need to go grab food.
What are you doing right now?
I have no idea. I'm just go chill for a bit. Maybe go to sleep. To be honest, I've been out for a bit.
Let's go, Jamie.
Alright.
If you need anything, let me know, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, Wine called earlier, and I need to call. He called 40 minutes ago. Let's see what's up. Wine called, and we need to call Kitty and see about this. Yo,
What's up, KJ?
Was good. You tried to call?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to see if he was around. You know, I was trying calling Benji, but I didn't get through.
Yeah, Benji is gone for a couple of days, but yeah. What's going on?
Oh, okay.
What's happening?
Quite a lot actually. I just I don't know. I mean, I'll get some more, put the thoughts together, and then I'll let you know. It's just kind of up in the air right now, so it doesn't matter. But I'll give you a call back.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Something wrong?
Nah, I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? What, like you tried to call me, and now you don't know?
Yeah, because I had to talk, and now it's kind of messy, you know.
All right. Can you talk right now? Is there people around you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got you. But hey, if you need anything, you know, or if you want to talk, you know, just call me when you're done with whatever you're doing and give me a ring, all right?
All right, for sure.
Oh yeah, no worries. Bye-bye.
Yeah, take it easy.
I'm filling gas at the gas station.
Good. Where you at, Jaden?
Come up. Come back up.
No, come down.
I'm gonna go pick up these codes, but I have no idea what they are.
Yo, Bunny, what's good? What you up to? Thank you so much for 2 years resub, man. Hey, we're at 970 right now. Appreciate you. Get some hype, get some love in chat. And yeah, by the way, if you haven't done it yet, go and check out the YouTube, alright? We're currently 90 people away to get the YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. We're trying to reach that goal, alright? So if you haven't done it yet, you know, it costs you $0 and it helps me a lot. And appreciate all of you guys who come into the chat, and I see you Cut King. Is that the right name? Thank you so much for the sub 40 minutes ago. Sorry I didn't say anything. And Layla August, thank you so much for 23 months. Thank you so much for all of you guys who followed the channel as well. If you're still here, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let me call Kitty up and go into the business. So this is about business with, yeah. Did I say it wrong? King? Did I say your name wrong or something? Something wrong? Something wrong? You want me to say... I don't know how you want me to say your name. I'm trying to... I don't want to be wrong. That's why I said, but maybe I said it wrong. Probably. Okay, she's not picking up. Yeah. I understand that, but I will not say that, brother. All right, I understood that. Okay, that's why I said Cut King, you know? Sure, sure, sure. Okay, yeah, so I was right what I was thinking. Holy fuck, that is good. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What's good, what's good?
Yo, chillin'.
Chilling, grilling?
Exactly.
Alright, it's good sometimes, it's good sometimes. So why did they raise their price to... Oh, we have something here. We need to put more into achievement unlock. So we only have, so basically Seaside Fund right now is like 900k. So we need to get this up at least like around 5 million basically to be good. Oasis Oil Company, gas, I think we need to pay. Let me check. So let's see, what do we owe? There's nothing but put on here from the 4th. So she hasn't put up anything yet. Okay, sure. The Vitas was good. But okay, we have this. So we have, I don't know. I need to check what the other prices is, like with the gas, because I saw that. So the gas prices right now. I saw that Little Soul has gas prices for $12. Hey, thank you so much for following, man. I think the price of the gas market is going up, basically. I'm gonna see what they have up here, and then we need to check Xmart as well. going on here? Hey, come on. Here we go. They still have 9 a pop. This is probably the cheapest gas